How's it going, guys? Voodoo Stache here. If you're looking for ways or movements to improve your balance, to improve your hip function, to understand how to work that internal and external rotation of that big leg bone, your femur, then these hip circles I'm about to teach you are going to be the best way to facilitate that. So I would normally start with a bunch of mobility drills to loosen up the front, the back of my legs, open that hip up, and then I would follow it up with something like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in this crawling position. Now it is essential that you remain with everything stacked up where you start off at. So I want your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. They should be a straight line. I don't want to see that butt push back. I don't want to see those hands further out. I want to see everything stacked up like a table. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Last thing is your rib cage. I don't want to see these ribs pulling up like this, which is what my body tends to do when I'm not paying attention. I'm going to put my finger here up at the very bottom of my rib cage and think about it being pressed in. As soon as I do that, then you can see my back is nice and flat. That's what I would like to see. So I'm going to keep that back nice and flat, right there. And I'm going to take this foam roll and put this on that lower back. So your goal is to keep that lower back still while we're creating these hip circles. So again, you got to maintain these starting positions in order to make this movement as productive as you can. Now I'm going to take a ball, I'm going to throw that ball behind my knee. I'm going to keep those shoulders back and down, everything locked in place. That roller's going to be staying nice and still. You're going to take a deep breath in, you're going to squeeze that ball. And then from there, you're going to keep that rib cage down, you're going to bring that leg up as far as you can. So hopefully somewhere here so that your knee is in line with your hip. From there, you're going to reach that knee as far out as you can and control that thing all the way back to the bottom. Now you're going to do the same thing but going forward. So now I'm going to keep squeezing that ball. I'm going to pull my knee forward a bit. Then I'm going to reach it out. I'm going to try and rotate that thing all the way back to the top and then control that thing back down to the bottom. This should be a lot of work. I'm not looking for this circle, wobbling around. I'm also not looking for you opening up a ton and that roller falling off your back. What I want to see here is the hip staying still while the motion happens inside the joint, not outside the joint. So I need to keep my core locked in, keep these positions here. So when I pull up, reaching out, wrapping that thing around. As your core gets stronger, as your hip rotation gets better, those circles will get larger. Using that roller on your back will help you to figure out if you're going too far or not. So again, start with some mobility drills first that I've taught you, and then you're going to work into these hip circles. So again, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, back flat. Make that joint work all the way in those ranges from internal and externally, and take your time. Go as slow as possible. The slower you go, the more control you'll have of those